So welcome to another drone update of Flambards. If you haven't subscribed and liked our videos already, please do. We appreciate every one of you that joins into the channel and likes our updates. So without further ado, we're heading into the video and we're going across Flambards. As you can see, the Colorado River has had its fences down, and there's lots of fences down across Flambards. And also the Thunderdome has gone there, right in the middle, in the central plinth. There has been, you'd think there'd be more rides that have been removed during this time, but Flambards are going at quite a slow pace, probably because it's wet and windy and horrible, and the rides have to be moved safely and probably require quite big vehicles to move those rides around. See, the Dodgems have gone now, they were hired Dodgems. We can see that. We're just heading back to the massive car park that was full at times at Flambards, which was good to see. It was a brilliant car park area. Lovely to see it when it was full. And you can see the entrance there to Flambards and the turnstiles, and that's where you'd be greeted by the friendly staff that were so brilliant at Flambards. A real credit to the place. And it'll be sad to see some of their faces. You know, we got to know them by name, some of them, which was really cool. We're just looping back round, and you can see those greenhouses. There used to be a garden centre type part to Flambards. They used to sell some plants and stuff. And you can also see some of the signage is alongside there. So the billboards that are beside the road. There you go, in the right hand side of the screen. You can see the billboards that have been taken away from the side of the road. There used to be ones up near Bodmin Moor and all sorts, all over the place. It was really well advertised, and there's still loads of leaflets around Cornwall. So that's my challenge to you guys. If you go around Cornwall and you look at the leaflet stands, you will find in quite a few places there are still Flambards leaflets there. The 2024 leaflets, season leaflets, but they might be a collector's item one day. And you see this area is being guarded by a Velociraptor right there in the middle, guarding the Jurassic Journey part of the area. There's also the tent's been ripped by recent storms. I don't know if you can see the tent there, the Jurassic Journey tent where you can dig through sand to find bones. Our kids love playing with that. It's quite interesting to see Flambards from above. You can see more fences there. There's a whole pile of blue fences. The iconic blue fences of Flambards are finally coming down. Just to say, this will probably be my last drone video. I don't want to get in trouble. I thought it was a bit of a grey area, but I've been told in no uncertain terms I shouldn't be flying over this area, whereas it's near to Culdrose. So this will be my last drone video, last drone update. But I hope you like what I've done, and hopefully this will be kept in our memory, so you can come back to YouTube and have a look at these sort of videos. Even, you know, without my commentary on, fine. Just, you know, as you watch the video, make your own conversation and reminisce about the good days that Cornwall had. On the left hand side there's the cool zone, quite a big building that used to have soft play in it, several soft plays with some cannons that used to fire and all those kind of things. But that got ripped out in recent years and made into more of an entertainment venue. But I don't think Flambards had a clear plan where they were going, but they were trying to go forward as a park, I believe. There was also Ferdy's bar there, which done burgers and pizzas and chips, which was really good. Some good food had there at Flambards. Always used to get really busy on Halloween nights. And to the left of that building, the main building, that's where you get your season passes. So you come through the entrance of Flambards under the building and then go round to the right, your right, and go into that little room and fill in your card and get a photo done and everything. I don't know if you guys remember that, getting your season passes. It seemed like a yearly thing. You knew what time of year it was because of having that season pass. And I think you can see on that main building there's actually a faint Flambards logo, an old Flambards logo that's still there in the brown bit there. And look at the amount of solar panels. I mean, you can't really see it from below, but there's, you know, the whole place is covered in them. But that roof, unfortunately, did leak in lots of places and damaged the Victorian village. So that was part of the work that needed to go. It's quite a large building to maintain, to be honest. It's huge. We're just looping back round to the Skyforce. One of my favourite rides. Plagued with problems since it came to Flambards. Real big energy sucker of a ride. Apparently it used more energy in that ride than it did the rest of the rides at Flambards put together, which is hard to believe, but you never know because it's massive, it's huge. And there's the Skyraker there. We've got the Plains ride that was introduced this year, just a temporary ride, and the Thunderdome's now gone. But now we're coming back round to the most important ride and the most iconic ride that's still at Flambards. Yes, it closed down last year, but it was such a great ride. And now that it's shut, this is my bit that I'll be the most saddest about, that this ride is shut. And its twin is in Parc Asterix in France. And now there's only one of these type of rides that are going in the world in France. And this one will probably go to scrap metal, I'd imagine. Very tempted to land the drone right in the middle of on the track there, or fly around the track, but I didn't want to hit anything or anything. So this is my tribute to this ride by flying down low up to really high to get a bird's eye view of Flambards and what it looks like from above. How iconic does that look? I'm tempted to take some stills of this and print them out as memories, really. I mean, obviously it's the people that make the place. So the families you went with, the friends you went with, the staff you interacted with when you were there, that made Flambards so special, that made it such a special day out, and probably the best day of the week in Cornwall. We will miss it. There are some other great places in Cornwall to go and visit. We go and visit them all the time. If you subscribe to our channel, you will see lots of different attractions around Cornwall, and we'll be glad to have you join us for the ride. So we've just flown over the Skyraker, the Plains, the Tugboat, the Skyforce, and right there in the centre there's an ice cream hut that also did snacks. And there's the carousel to the left that was having real problems towards the end of the last season, and that big empty area, that's where the Dodgems were for a little while, but it used to be the Kingsley venue as well. They used to have an entertainment sort of tent venue there. But yeah, it sort of gives you the magnitude of the place. And you're going around there, you've got the Samba balloons. You used to have ride-on electric bikes just beside them. And I don't know if any of you guys remember, but they used to have like funfair rides. They used to have like Alton Tower things at Flambards where you'd like win teddy bears and put the ball in the hoop and all that kind of stuff all around Flambards back in the day. And that big patch used to be the Thunderdome, but before that was the Exploratorium, which was like a science area. It had the rotating tunnel and like a laser field. Can any of you guys remember that stuff? I mean, I can. And then obviously the Colorado River's there. Actually Flambards looks quite impressive from above. It might not have looked great from below, up close, but from above it's really good. Oh, it's sad to see that log flume, that log on its own. And then obviously you got the cyclopters that went round, which were really hard. It was like a really hard thing. You can see the tent's actually blown off that over those cyclopters. And the Colorado River's obviously all dry, and all the fencing is gone now. The ride queue has been removed in lots of areas. The cars are still in the Hornet area there, still peeking its head out, that little Hornet. Imagine we could have had the Hornet reborn if they repainted it and brought in some new rides, some new cars and updated it, but it wasn't to be. I mean, if I won the lottery, I'd resurrect this place and make it awesome. We love it as a family. And we're just heading back to that Zierer Tugboat. That's a great ride. And do you know what's great about that ride? It has a backdrop. Not all of them have a backdrop. That's what makes it so impressive and so immersive. I got absolutely soaking wet on it last year, actually. I sat in the wrong seat and the whole lot of water came off the roof and straight down my neck. And then we're coming back round, and I think, yeah, that's the Skyforce. I love the Skyforce. Really cool ride. All themed to the Flambards colours, sprayed for them. Those pink and greens. Having a little pause there. And I think we're going to have a look over towards the Skyraker. So you can see the signs that come down. The Skyraker's signs down there on the floor. Not a lot else has changed there. I mean, there's still lots of buildings that need to be removed. And obviously the rides themselves. But like I said, it's probably all set for the spring of 2025. Just coming round the bit that used to rotate at the top of the Skyraker. I don't know if you guys remember, it used to rotate all the time. and says Flambards on it. I'm going backwards, which is a bit daft. But yes, it does say Flambards. Oh yeah, we'll come back around the right way now. But yeah, I don't know what. Just let me know in the comments below what you think of this video, whether you've got any more to add to it, and whether there's any more changes. Do you know where the rides are going? I don't know. And I thought we'd end this ride with end this video with one of my favourite rides, which is the Skyforce. And I'm just going up as high as I can. It obviously doesn't look very pretty below, but it was a very good ride and one of the biggest rides that Cornwall has ever seen, and perhaps will ever see. And this could be the biggest theme park that we've ever known in Cornwall. But who knows, one day we might have Disneyland Cornwall. That'll be awesome. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Cornwall Family Life. Have a great